Hi guys, it's well over a month, probably about 6 weeks. I'm not checking the calendar. I'm just checking to see how my body feels, how I'm doing. It's kind of cold right now, so it's still April 2nd. My oldest daughter's birthday is today, so this is a really joyful day for me. Uh, and that was quite some time ago. Matter of fact, I think she's a little older than I am. So here I am from 6 weeks ago, and actually it was even less than that, probably 3 weeks ago. I still couldn't walk. Take this long, almost 3 mile walk that I've got. And I am walking it every day. I'm lifting weights. I have so much energy. I feel like I'd say 40, but I didn't have this much energy when I was 40. I basically stuck on the Carnivore. I have a little bit of a sweetened creamer in my coffee, and I've done that recently. It doesn't seem to bother me, and I'm really happy about that, but my arthritis is gone. It's like, how could it be gone after all these years? How could my severe swelling and brain fog be gone? There's also, my brain has really woken up. I have dyslexia, so reading has always been a struggle, although I am a habit reader and I love reading, and I read every day for usually hours, because you have to. If you have dyslexia, you have to keep it going. But I found I am reading so quickly that is really, it's just crazy. It's almost speed reading. So my mind is able to keep on topic. I'm not, going from one room to the other again multiple times trying to figure out what I was looking for. I find, I started adding more things to my life while I'm doing this. Like, I started listening to binary beats to build up to just make me more happy and balance me. Things like that. So I've been listening to 528, which is the heart chakra, and that's really helped in raising my spirits. But I think, before, the way I was, even if I was listening to these things that were positive, I wasn't getting that. I just wasn't getting, the uplift. The uplift seems to be with everything else that's coming off. The uplift is coming on, and I'm starting to just feel joyful. And I have a sense of that I want to live again, that I want to do things. Like I said, get out in that bathing suit again, and not be ashamed because of the cellulite and everything. And this is one thing that takes off, by the way, because I found out about cellulite. It's actually not fat. It is part of your endocrine system, and it's in actual glands. And if you're not detoxing, your endocrine system is not properly working, it creates pockets of cellulite, which obviously my endocrine system wasn't working, because I had massive cellulite in the back of my legs and on my arms. And that's pretty much gone. I just need to now firm up. I've lost 10 pounds, maybe a little bit more. I had to go and buy, I was not big to begin with, so I was a size 4 in Costco prior to that. And now nothing in Costco will fit me. So I went to Walmart, because I don't know where I'm going to end up landing. So I don't want to buy a whole bunch of clothes. So I went to Walmart. Nothing in Walmart fit me. Tops or anything, nothing fits me. They don't make it for the size of woman that I was in my 20s. And I had to go to the boys department. So I bought 2 jeans. I don't know if you could see them. This is one of them. Jeans from the boy department, $9 a pair. I'm very happy. Much more endurable. A durable type of fabric. Plus, they have an elastic band that you can adjust. They look like regular jeans, but in that kind of loop where they put the belt loops, they put an elastic so you can readjust it. And with the size 14, 16 was it? Yeah, 16 boys, because my waist has gotten so small, I've been able to adjust it that it fits snug around my waist. So that's a happy thing. And yeah, it has been positive. Just, look around. And we're hoping for good weather. So I'm hoping that I won't have to be so bundled up. But I just have energy. I want to do projects. I have a very creative mind. I do have another channels that I talk about history, and I do a lot of reading of different books to bring out different thoughts and stuff. Haven't done that, like I said, for a long time. Really got into it because my brain couldn't function. But I'm a very creative person. I paint and I do I like to do, and I haven't been doing because my mind hasn't. You have to have a clear mind to be creative. Truly, you do. But my creativity is back. My joy is back. And you would think, oh, well, I'm eating animals, so I should feel really bad because of all the things that they say, that you bring in. But you know what? When you start feeding yourself a proper human diet, which I've truly never done in my whole life, to the extent that I am now, I am seeing the results of what not living like that has over 63 years, and the pain and the suffering that I have went through to this point where I can go for a walk, and I've even done a bit of running, and I have energy when I get home. And before, even when I used to run 3 to 5 miles a day, I'd come home and that would be it. My energy was spent for the day. But I was looking okay, but I had no more energy to want to do anything. That's gone. I'm like at 9, 10 o'clock at night, and I'm still creative and thinking, and I have to bring myself down a little bit to go to sleep. And then I have a very strong, powerful sleep. My digestive system is working great. I don't have any digestive problems. I did for a while. I was taking in too much fat. And I've lessened that because I don't need to have as much fat. If you want to lose more weight quicker, you take in much more fat, like butters and bacon and stuff like that. I don't need to lose, too much more weight, if any. I'm pretty much what I was at 22, 25, kind of. I didn't really start gaining any weight until after my 4th child. And I was 34 when I had her. And then I gained weight, and I put on that weight at that point and took it off, but always kept that like 10 pounds on that I thought was just normal. And I found out, guess what? It's not. We are supposed to carry our body weight that we are in our 20s throughout our life. Like they told us, add 10 pounds for every 10 years or something like that for women. Bull hunky. You can be, I think anybody can achieve the health benefits that I have in a short time. And if you don't get these, you're going to get something else, because this is what I found. Everybody has their weak spots, and it starts to work on the things that need to be worked on right away. So that may not be weight loss right now. It may be that you have other things that are going on in your body that need to be healed, and then the weight will come off. With me, because it was joints, that is inflammation and swelling. And so probably a lot of that weight that I had was inflammation and swelling. Another thing that I have noticed is I have no more fibrocystic breasts. That's gone. I also had some, a couple of moles that were very disturbing. One was black, and it was spreading, and it was swollen on my back. I treated it because here in Alberta, you can't even get to the doctor within a couple of weeks. It's just the way it is. So immediately after my husband noticed it, so it was extremely itchy. I noticed it as the weight was coming off. It was painful and extremely itchy. And so I said, look at my back. And he said, right away, he said that word and freaked me right out. So I did what I've learned through the years. So I used Band-Aids and, MMS, chlorine dioxide, diluted, of course. What is it? Simpson, I think his last name is. Anyways, I'll put a link in if anybody is interested. Just ask me for it and I'll put a link to it. So I put that on for a few days, and that really took away a lot of it. But I think the diet as well has taken it away. And as of today, the main one that was black is gone. The swelling is gone. The itching is gone. So you start healing what needs to be healed, I guess. Now, I'm not recommending that to anybody else. You go and do whatever you choose to do. If you believe to follow along your doctors. I have known a number of friends and my sister who followed the doctors and are no longer with us and went through a great deal of agony that was brought on by the medical treatments. So I have long since decided never to go that route. So I don't see how I could be truly sick right now with the way I'm feeling. I'm not eating any sugar. I'm not adding anything that would cause any of those things to grow if it was, but I'm seeing they're going. So anyways, that's what's been going on. I do not recommend that you do this diet because I am not a doctor or medical professional. But what I do recommend is that you look into it. Dr. Barry, I will leave a link. The reason why I like him so much is that he brings on other doctors of every different modality who have brought this into their clinic and have used it themselves and the benefits that they are finding. So if anything, that is the doctor that I am listening to, is Dr. Barry. And blessings all. And I hope that once you start this, that you have motivation to continue. It may be difficult in the beginning. The first couple of weeks can be really hard. But as you start to see the benefits of your body reshaping, reforming, giving you the health that you never knew that you could have, I think you might, if you take a 30-day or 90-day challenge, I think you might go forever. I am probably just around the 90-day challenge, and this is going to be my life. Live and love and light. Talk to you later.